Huh, that wasn't really intended. A change for the monitor was because it was down this way, and I felt that the eye line for the camera just it wasn't right. So the ever changing. Well, I put this big ass first generation small HD monitor, which is, I mean, it's heavy. It's not heavy. It's what it was in 2008 2009. And let's see. Come here, little friend. There we go. Glenlivet 18. Problem was, I had to filter it like twice now because the cork exploded. I guess it was way in the back of the cabinet, so probably haven't taken a look at that for. Mm, yeah, there's a piece of goddamn cork. Um, 7, 8 years. I mean, besides the little pieces of errant cork, not so bad. So I never really. There's my so. At least I didn't start with so. I never really wanted to make, if I did something like this, just make it about photography all the time. I know that to be popular, you have to like super themey, almost super fucking cheesy. They have to always get what they want and expect. But, I think I've already made fun of B&H. And I mean, it's so funny. There's this guy, and I've read his blog. I guess it's kind of like how super liberals want to read Fox to, like, I don't know, piss them off. Well, I read this guy's blog because it's just so ingratiatingly pretentious. He used to be like some darkroom guru, but I don't know. I never saw his printing. I mean, he says he was. But the whole thing about B&H laying off all those people came up, and absolutely defended them, even though they've had horrible practices in the past. That they, like employment practices, not letting people go to the bathroom. And by the way, I mean, I wanted a haircut fucking bad, but, because of the Rona, we don't get fucking haircuts. And if they're okay, so if they're doing, and I know that if you need a surgery, I am not saying that, I'm not comparing a fucking haircut to surgery, but if you mask up, you put some gloves on, both parties have masks. What's the fucking difference? Like, just open it up already. Let these poor people fucking work. Anyway, I got my girl to do it, and you know what? It's not like it's a little longer up here, but I think she did a pretty good job with that number 4 and that number 2 shaver. I was pretty stoked because I hate when my hair gets long. So I don't know. It just it is it worth literally burning the Constitution to just so that to placate a certain percentage of people that want to feel safe? And now, I mean, I'm I'm still pretty annoyed with our loss of liberty. And I know, oh, we're alive. Oh, we don't have the Rona. Yada yada yada. My so and so, my uncle, whatever. I get it. I get it. Fucking 7,000 people die a day. I, and I'm not making light of that. I feel bad for those people. But quarantine, if I remember right, means that the sick people were kept away from everybody else. But some fucking academic who probably who probably believes the may, could, would, those words and then designs all these models, and none of the models have been right. And I'm not saying like some anti-vax bullshit. I've had every vaccine, you know. I mean, except no, I've had them all, and I just like you can't be that safe. Life isn't that safe. You know, a 2-lane road, that semi can come right over and just fucking annihilate you. Or anybody, a fucking drunk ass. And I mean, yeah, I'm the one drinking. I'm not drunk though. This is and I have never been on any of these things I've recorded. It's usually like, I don't know, not even an ounce. So, yeah, the 18 Glenlivet's nice. I didn't used to drink scotch that way, but I figured if I drank wine that way, it would, I don't know, impart something. Well, anyway, I'm standing in line for a grocery store today. Not Trader Joe's. I actually went to Trader Joe's just to take pictures because I knew everybody'd be masked up. And in fact, where I went, they were all masked up. So I pull in the parking lot of Trader Joe's. I got my Leica. I walked to where they were queuing because I wanted a shot of like all the people in masks because it's like that's what I mean. I guess it's history. It seems like a really pathetic, lame history, but I mean it's what's going on right now, and it's going to cause a lot of different scenarios to work out. I think. Let's see. Did I yell sound speed? I yelled sound speed in my head. So I get the 5 or 6 shots I want. I walk around the building, and I wasn't wearing a mask. I had one in my pocket, but I'm outdoor. I'm outside. It's the same as like seeing these people ride around in cars alone with a mask on. It's fucking overkill. And I don't do a lot of things that a lot of other people do in society to give a tell about themselves. I don't have bumper stickers on my car. I don't wear certain things because you can extrapolate a lot of information about somebody by the things they exhibit. And if I see you driving alone in your fucking car with a fucking mask on, I know a lot about you. A lot. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm the insensitive motherfucker. I know you could have pre-existing conditions, yada, yada, yada. But if you actually look at actuarial tables, pre-X cases, it's a small percentage. So I walk around Trader Joe's, and I'm pretty fucking sure she was getting into a Prius. And I'll bet if I looked on the back, it would have said Bernie 2020, like, don't blame me. I like Bernie. Like, that's going to solve all the fucking problems. Anyway, I didn't really alter my course on the sidewalk because I'm not fucking going to. This girl went 12 feet in like a radius. She left her basket just because I approached and I didn't have a mask. I must have the fucking Rona. I'm going to fucking breathe in the wrong place and give that bitch the Rona. Oh, sorry. I don't think she was a bitch. I don't think all women are bitches. I'm just saying. And when I got into the line at the other grocery store, they have better prosciutto. They have prosciutto San Daniele, which is, it's better than, I don't know if Trader Joe's even has it, but 16, 20 people were in this line. And the last time I actually stood in this line until it went past where the building was and into like near the adjacent to the parking lot, and the closer I got to the windows, there were signs. It was like, we're sorry, we're only allowing like 4 people in the store. It's not a big grocery store, it's a specialty store. And I saw you have to have a mask, and I didn't have one with me the last time I was there. But my film order was screwed up, so I had to go back and grab some film, but they were totally cool and gave me an extra roll for free for making the drive. So I approach every person in that line, and there's no orders about wearing a mask in public. And I would say it's like 50-50 for the people I saw. No, probably like 60 weren't wearing it, 40 were wearing it, 40%. And again, you approach all these people, and I'm sorry, a lot of it is total virtue signaling. Like, look, I wear my mask. I care about everybody else. I mean, what percentage have died? What percentage of the U.S. has gotten a case? I think you're just being a fucking paranoid idiot. But that's, that's neither here nor there. But I looked at all of their faces, and I guarantee you they went home. They either, since most people, like, I'm not sure if they watch the news, but they check a news source, and I guarantee you it's whatever fits their confirmation bias, because they want to feel good about themselves. But the news infotainment now is all about drama, whereas news should be. That's why as someone who has shot in the media, police let you through because you are the eyes for all these other people that would want to get through this barricade. It's a service. It's not what it is today, which is narrative play. And you can choose whatever poison you want, and you'll find it, and it's right there, and it is absolutely funded by pharma and multinationals. And I mean, the content's got to get paid for one way or another. So I get it. It's but it's sad. Anyway, walking around, driving around, I've actually gotten some kind of crazy photos that I can't wait. I haven't decided if I'm going to process them. I've gotten kind of lazy and used to someone else processing. I mean, I have a Jobo, but I don't know. It's been a minute since I've done it myself, so it always feels better to like, oh, I have scans to look at, rather than having to do those fucking things myself, because scanning sucks. It always sucked. It's never been fun. And if you say you like scanning, you probably have a lot of other problems. But anyway, I have no idea what I'll talk about next. I know it's gonna have to do something at the darkroom, because I kind of did logistics to see where I want to put cameras, like just a printing session. Not that I'm like some fucking expert about doing it, but maybe you'll get something from me doing it and me talking about it. Anyway, stay safe, and have a great weekend.